Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is time for a scrap room design team video. And what I've decided to do, or what I signed up to do, is the Vicki Boutin 49 and Market collection called Artful Moments. Y'all, this is such beautiful stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I have also ordered the full collection. It's not here yet, but that's okay. And these, let me show you the three pieces you get with the flavors of the month. So you get this piece here, which is, do they have numbers? It says starters paper number 6. It's this neat, like, I don't know, starbursty type thing with this side here. And then the back side is a mixed media piece. And then we have this piece here, which is starter paper number 5. And it's got this polka dot on top of like a mixed media look with this nice craft background. And by the way, the branding strips also are usable because you got the little pencils here. We have our little floral piece here. And then this is called starter paper number 8. And you guys, I love these tags, not going to lie. These are so cute. So many options with tags. And then a really neat grid paper on the back with like a rainbow. If you look really closely, you can see it comes from like a dark purple, lightens up, and you go through your blue, your green, your yellow, orange, and then all the way into your red. So that's really pretty with that branding strip. And then we got 2 pieces of basil cardstock. That's the flavors of the month, plus these embellishments. And it's a little pack, so you'll get all different ones. You'll see those in just a minute when I start pulling stuff out. And then I also get the embellishment add-on, in which I get a little sheet of laser cuts here. Look at this beautiful, I'm bent that one, but look how delicate they are. So you do have to be a little careful. This one's already started coming out, but look how beautiful, you guys. They're so delicate and lovely. I love the laser cuts. Man, I shoved that in my little envelope there because I pulled it out to look, and then I got lazy and just shoved it in there. That wasn't good. So there's my embellishment add-on, and then I also got the pattern paper add-on, which is, again, a pretty little rainbow. So this is called, what's it called? Artful Moments. So it's like art, you know. So this looks almost like paint or chalk or something. And then another set of little tone-on-tone polka dots. And then we have a purple tone-on-tone with like a neat little mixed media background look here. And then this pretty paper with like, you know, rainbow stuff. And then what I signed up for was to do the Freaky Fast formula. So let me actually get my screen back up here. So this month we have, the way this works on this, by the way, is you cut the pieces of paper to match the dimensions it gives, and then you work it all around till you get a layout. So we have an 11 by 3 inch, a 10 by 3 inch, a 9 by 3 inch, and then 6 2 by 2s. Okay. So I'm imagining I'm going to be sad about cutting these papers. That's what I'm sad about, just because they're so pretty and it's hard to not want to not cut them. I was actually wondering on the tags, so let me set these aside for the moment. If on the tags, it says I have to have 6 2 by 2s. I think these are bigger than that, but let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Here's my ruler. Yeah, so it's a little narrow. It's 1.5 inch by almost 2 inches on the inside. Now if I go this way, it is a 2 inch tag, and so it's a 2 by 3. I'd have to take an inch off. I could technically cut it down. If I go to here, I'm a slightly bigger than a 2. I don't know. I have to think about this one. Because if I do inside the square, which would have been my other option, it's a little less than 2. I don't want to cheat, but we'll see. All right, well, let's see. We have 11 by 3 and 10 by 3. What is this size? So that's a little bigger than. I could cut it there. So let's hang on to that thought. Although this could be neat too. Let me see. 11 by 3, 10 by 3, 9 by 3. I'm kind of thinking to use this as my background. So I'm going to hang that to the side here. Let me keep my cardstock aside. I'm kind of thinking in my head I might go ahead and... I kind of want to keep these tags. I'm going to hang on to this in just a second. I mean, you got a lot of options. You know what I mean? All right, I don't want to think too hard about it because the point of this is it's freaky fast, right? So let me get my cutter out. Let's not overthink it. Let's just do it. Like I said, I have the whole collection coming, so I can cut these and not feel too bad. I need to cut it where I can see the branding strip. I can cut it, and if I really love the single piece of paper, I can do it later. All right, so 11 by 3. So if I do 3, I'm gonna cut the edge of that off. So let's go here. We'll cut this off to make it 3. That's cool. And then I need to make it 11. I'm probably gonna have to cut more than that. All right. So there's our 11 by 3. I'm probably gonna scuff these just to make it look less finished. All right, so that's 11 by 3. Now I have a 10 by 3. So let's go. This could be interesting. What if I do this? Almost feel like I gotta come here though. I like that little stitching there. Now I need to make it 10, so I'm gonna cut off 2 inches, right? So I gotta go 1, and I'll come from the other side. That's kind of neat. Okay, and then I need a 9 by 3. So, I mean, I could do it on this side, why not? Just use the same sheet of paper. I do like that you can make one sheet of paper into almost 3 designs, right? If I do that, I'm gonna cut off a little more than I want. So let's go here, and then 9. Okay, that's kind of neat. I sat there and did that, and I've got this craft background that I wanted to use. That was probably stupid, actually. What if I do this? I don't know. I might have messed that up because I did that and I had this craft background. I don't have to use a craft background. I could switch it to the white. And then I could use my colors here. I don't know though. I kind of like the craft. I think I'm going to go the craft way and flip this over. But now I need to figure out my 2 by 2s. That's going to be tricky. Okay, let me cut this branding strip off. Let me think about my 2 by 2s. I got to make 6 of those. Let me think on that design, and I'll be back on in just a second. Okay, you know what I realized? If I turn it this direction, it almost looks like a sunrise type deal. Not exactly, but just conceptually. Like I'm just kind of artsy-fartsying it here. And then what I had left over of that single sheet was this, and it's basically 2 inches. Well, it's a tad, I could probably trim off just a hair to make it exactly 2 inches, but it's basically 2 inches. And if I cut these into 2-inch squares, I'm gonna have little rainbow pieces, I think. Let me see if this is 12 inches, because that would give me 6 2 by 2s. Yeah, so we're just gonna go for this. And see what it kind of looks like. I'm gonna maybe put them in a row just to down at the bottom. I think this could be interesting. Like if I do something like this and like I don't know. I might have to scooch it. I think this looks kind of cool, actually. This is not something I would normally do, so that's one of the reasons I do love, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is 6, Christine. I do love this freaky fast formula stuff because I would not normally think to do this. So that looks kind of neat, right? I like that. It's kind of like your rainbow's extending. Oh my gosh. Kind of got excited. Now I have to choose on my photo. So what I had selected was either the kitties were all sleeping together and they looked really cute, or I have Mr. Buck. I'm kind of liking Buck. And I may do something like this. That's different. Not my normal at all. So, let's go with this, you guys. So let me actually do all my scuffing. I'm gonna mount him. I may put him on, well, I have white cardstock, but maybe white and black or something. And then we'll start doing embellishment-y stuff. So give me just a second while I scuff this stuff and mount my photo. I really just think you cannot go wrong with with a 49 Market Vicki Boutin collection. Like, there's nothing ever ugly coming out of these layouts. And the other really cool part, as I mentioned, I think in the write-up down here, is I only use 2 pieces of pattern paper. So I've got the background, which is the craft piece, and then I used a single piece to make all the little layers. So guys, I'm just talking about the whole Scrap Room flavors of the month. You get 4 collections, and they're like samplings, but you always get 3 pieces of the pattern paper and 2 pieces of cardstock, and then the little embellishments. And I always, always, always get at least 2 layouts of every one of those. So I end up with 8 minimum layouts. And 9 times out of 10, I end up with 3 of any given collection. So I get somewhere between 8 and 12 layouts out of the one set of flavors of the month. So I can't brag enough on this club. I've been, like I said, I've been a member for years and years, and I can't brag enough on it. So what I've got here is I did scuff all the edges of my paper. It is a real nice thick paper, so it gives you a really great texture. And I have, I'm starting to organize everything, right? I've glued down the base, and now I'm putting all the little pieces of ephemera that I got. I'm just kind of working with what I got. I decided the title will just be Little Happy, because he loves his Frisbee, you guys. And I'm going to journal that in just a minute. And then I do pull out a couple of the laser flowers. I mean, he's a boy, but it's okay. I'm just going to put flowers over here because it's pretty. I did use the little laser cut doily ribbony looking thing on the left side over there. I will use ephemera in the other pieces. The other neat thing in this collection, she's got little paint tubes, and I'll use that in the bottom down there with a little phrase that says color me happy, that looks like the paint, and you can tuck it into the little paint tube. She's got a slice in there, and so you tuck it in, and that is so stinking cute, you guys. I love that. So that's going to be down on the bottom. I do use the little butterflies down there. I am putting foam underneath several of these pieces. So I put it on the top of the laser cut flowers. I put it under the bottom little ribbon pieces of the little doily ribbony thing. I am putting there's a green heart that I'll end up using over next to little. I'll put foam under that. I will put foam underneath the little butterfly wings. And I do put foam underneath 3 of the pieces of the little 2-inch patterns at the bottom down there. And I love how that had turned out, actually. If I'm brutally honest, I think that turned out so good. So here's where I've glued everything down. Sorry that I didn't make you sit there and watch me do that. And you can see my little journaling piece I did there. It says one of Buck's favorite things is Frisbee throwing. He just adores it. And that is the layout, you guys. I love this Freaky Fast formula. I think this turned out so great. I love this collection using it. I like this layout. I'm just telling you. I just like it. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you do the like and subscribe on the Scrap Room channel. You'll see all the designers, so make sure you definitely subscribe there. And of course, my own channel. We'll see you next time. Bye.